Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what happens when the winter anime season is a total pile of shit? We don't talk about anime, we play Pokemon! It's the latest episode of the EHRPG Let's Play of Pokemon Platinum!
Let's go!
Today, we begin our trek to fight some giant wrestler who I think may actually want to do things to us, so I'm kind of scared. And apparently...
We're 10 years old, Marcel, what the hell, man?
And apparently Chewy has off-screen charades, so let's take a look to see at our Pokemon levels.
Oh god.
Why did you do this? This is so pointless.
Ugh. Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. I did not train that much, but I did swap out some Pokemon. Oh, maybe I should have gotten Ouroboros back in here.
Chewy, I hate to tell you this, but give me a second.
What?
Give me a second. Pokemon Platinum Gym Leaders.
Should I not have Hebo train?
Chewy?
Hmm?
The highest level Pokemon for Crasher Wake is 37.
Yeah, it's time to train, boys.
Oh god, we are so fucked.
It's time to train!
This is what we get for saying, yeah, let's do just a bunch of Pokemon. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, it's time to train, boys! I think this says a whatchamacallit, so I'm gonna throw out...
Alright, let's see what route you were on.
I'm the one that goes right to Lake Verity, friend. I'm gonna have a battle with these guys in the meantime. Get some XP there. Ah, of course. You have... Any Pokemon? I have pre-evolution of mine. Okay.
Problem is, because every fucking game now is counting the routes for the updates, it's kinda hard to find them.
I'm not sure who to put in. Yeah, Jingwei, sorry, you're gonna have to sit out for another one. We won't need to fly in a while anyways, I already got all the dailies. Let's go!
Yeah. But yeah, no, so the whole goal of this episode is essentially make it to Pastoria. You know,
we'll see, because there's Lake Verity and there's a lakefront and there's some stuff to look at.
But there's nothing with Lake Verity, Chewy.
I mean, there's nothing like Verity. There's always people in Lake Verity.
There's people blocking it.
The lakefront?
Yeah.
No, like the little resort area, not the actual lake.
Oh, the
itself.
resort area is just I mean, all this
there's the restaurant, remember?
Ooh, and you get to fight a bunch of double battles.
Yes! Yes!
Alrighty, but let's get back to Generation...
No, where you're uproar. God damn it, die.
Okay, so in this route, you can actually find a couple new Pokemon. Shocking, I know.
What's a Pokemon?
The first one in Platinum is Graveler. You can pretty much find Graveler at any time. He is the I will show up all the time. Okay. And, I mean, it's not a terrible Pokemon. He's slow. He's got a ×4 weakness to water and grass, so it's kind of bad. But, in Platinum, you can also find Rhyhorn. Now, of course, if you want to evolve Rhyhorn, you definitely need to trade. But actually, Rhyperior is, in my opinion, a vastly underrated Pokemon.
Rhyperior?
Yeah, Rhyperior, because if you're able to get it with the ability... Where is its ability?
Oh, is this the Rin Maniac guy?
If you're able to get it with the ability... Oh my god, I hate this site.
Oh yeah, we gotta catch unknowns so then we can get rewards. But
if you're able to get it with the ability Solid Rock, it is actually quite strong, because it would then make all super effective moves deal 25% less damage.
Marcel, should I just put back Hebo? Because I'm going to evolve it with a Water Stone anyways.
Well, don't you want Hebo to catch up in levels?
That's true.
Like, it's only, what, level 24, level 23?
Level 23.
And you need to get, and really, we need to get these Pokemon at least to like 30, 32 to have a chance.
But am I going to be using Hebo in the next fight, though?
Probably not.
Yeah, so let's...
Do we have anything to deal with water?
Oh,
not
24. No, I do.
We do?
Yeah, Curlia still has Magical Leaf.
Yeah, but is Curlia at any level going to be able to deal with Gyarados?
Probably not.
What about Quagsire? No, it could probably deal with Quagsire, but what about fucking Floatzel?
Maybe not.
To have any chance to get this gym, we're going to need to get these guys up like 5 levels at least.
And I'm going to have to find some other Pokemon here.
But as I was saying, Solid Rock is a really good ability. So it turns what would essentially be, say, for example, if a water type is used against a rock type, it deals 1.5. A double weakness, then it instead becomes 4 times, it becomes 3 times. So Rhyperior, he kind of reduces Rhydon's biggest weakness with that ability.
Rhyperior, yeah.
Yeah. So and he's also a decent attacker as well. Like, he's got high HP, high attack, high defense. So, yeah, no, he's actually a pretty good Pokemon in my opinion.
He's good.
But another pretty good Pokemon that you can find here that we should catch, Houndour.
And I toss the score and you call it. Heads we battle, tails we battle. Now, how will this play out, my friend?
But yeah, Houndour is actually one of my favorite Pokemon.
You played me.
It's got shitty abilities.
Go, Dean. Oh my god, level 30.
I told you, the levels are higher.
Cut it. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I high in special attack or physical attack?
What, in Crobat?
Yeah.
Crobat's usually more of a physical attacker. But yeah, no, as I was saying, fucking, you can find Houndour in here, and preferably you want Houndour with Flash Fire. But Houndoom is a severely underrated Pokemon, in my opinion.
I have a calcium.
Like, Houndour is just...
HP up. I don't know.
Houndour is one of those Pokemon that I think gets a bad rap just because it's not like the...
What's that? You saying your Pokedex an authentic one? Oh, there's bugs and all these Pokemon!
As I was about to say, Houndour is a Pokemon, in my opinion, that gets a bad rap. I think he's a lot better than people give him credit for. Like, he's not top tier, but he is strong. Like, he's a fast mixed attacker, since he has both high special and high offensive. And, here's the cool part, Chewy.
Yeah.
If you catch a Houndour, which you should, it's going to be at the levels of 23 to 24, right? Houndour evolves into Houndoom at 24.
24?
So it's literally just one level to get it leveled up.
24, really? Okay.
Yeah. So that's the one cool thing about Houndour is you catch it with one level and bam, you get a Houndoom.
What I missed was Fly? Buddy. Okay, they were high XP type Pokemon. Nice. Lady, fight me. Oh no!
But yes, in terms of like other Pokemon you can catch Zubat, Geodude. But if you go into a specific cave,
go in a specific cave,
which is just up north from where we are.
You mean
the
Rune Cave?
Yeah, the Rune Cave. You can catch...
Whatever rune tunnel thing.
You can catch Hippopotas.
Oh.
And Hippopotas, in my opinion, is one of the best Pokemon in this generation.
Die, Wormadam! Feed me your XP!
Yeah, I think that's a ground type.
Feed me your XP!
As you can tell, this episode is mostly just going to be Chewy screaming about XP.
Feed me! Feed me! Give me all these high evolved Pokemon so I can have more XP. Is there anything in there? I don't remember. Yours, whatchamacallit type, so... Where's Hades? Give me Hades! Hades! I'd sensed the presence of a trainer for a while. It was you. Okay. Ooh, Duskull.
While you're training, do you want to talk about our opinions on Pokemon Arceus before we do like a full review in 3 weeks?
Sure.
Because that's the latest and greatest Pokemon game to drop out, and... What? I don't think any of us have beat it. Like, where are you?
I'm in the island area. Oh god, self-destruct!
So the island with the Arcanine. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't got that
and
part,
I
but
just got past...
Thanks for spoilers, bitch.
And I just got to the final island.
Thanks for spoilers, man.
Nah, who gives a shit?
There's 5 areas, right?
Yeah, and I just got access to the final one. And I will say...
What's the one after the island and the tundra?
Okay, so you're talking about the 3rd and 4th?
Yeah, what's the 5th one then?
It's mostly ice.
Wait, so it's not the ice one? Okay, so what's the 3rd one then? Or 4th one then, sorry.
The 4th one is mostly a mountainous place.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly
Is that somewhere like in the middle of the area? The middle of the map?
It's at the base of Mount Cornet.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, so there's mostly a mountain, and you find a lot of stuff there. You find stuff like... Speaking of something we wanted to find.
Oh, no, I can't hypnosis because he's a dark type. Oh!
You suck!
Sorry, I'm so over-leveled, you under-leveled for trainer battles.
Yeah, no, it's weird. But as I was gonna say is that I think Arceus is really good.
Oh, fuck.
Why are you using Fly on a rock ground type?
I wanted to get out of there in case he did fucking self-destruct!
You suck!
You suck!
Wing attack. It's Aerial Ice is just a better wing attack.
Fine.
But no, as I was about to say is that Arceus is good. Like, the tutorial at the start is a bit of a pain in the ass. Like, it does drag on a bit.
I'll say.
But once you get back down to it, I love how simplistic it is.
And it's like makes you work for it type of thing.
Well,
like
it's less about making you work for it. It has a sense of wonder to it. Like, every new region has something interesting. Every new region has something to look for, if you know what I mean, right? Like, one of my favorite examples is, remember seeing, like, going through, and then just seeing that alpha. You could have just used quick attack.
What the f... Gonna get killed again, aren't I?
As I was about to say, remember going through and seeing the Alpha Rapidash for the first time before knowing what alphas are, right?
Oh, I saw more than an Alpha Rapidash first.
I'm using that as, like, that's the one I saw.
Yeah.
So, like, I remember first seeing that.
I saw Luxio.
And I was, like, going, holy shit. Like, it's just, it's so different from Pokemon. right?
Yeah.
It's so different because they really, really do a good job at, like, the whole establishing the world, right? It's not like they don't say, hey, you're going to die a lot.
It's a lot of the more skill-based than just random.
Well, I wouldn't say it's skill-based. I'd more say it's...
What do you mean it's not skill-based? You can't just throw a fucking bomb all the time.
But no, I think it's more like... I'm more talking about the world. I think the world, they really did a good job at establishing just, like...
But I guess you gotta do strategies too.
How Pokemon are...
Am I gonna ever get another fucking Handor?
What are you doing?
I'm looking for Handor. And I'm just apparently grinding my defensive EVs on Discordia.
It's better than nothing.
Oh my fucking god, I don't want to give her such a high defense EV, man! Fuck off!
Okay, but no, what I was talking about with the sense of wonder is that it's... I really like how the game establishes that this isn't like a normal Pokemon world, right? It's the beginning where everybody's first learning about Pokemon. And it's kind of jarring. It's both funny and not funny. How many times they say, "Oh, you're going to die."
I didn't mean to teleport, but okay.
Like to them, Pokemon are wild animals that they don't understand.
Not just wild animals, fucking monsters.
Yeah. So I think
I found my trainer. I'll transfer to battle.
Really good job at establishing that aspect. And I think one of the perfect things is how Silene just gets the shit scared out of her by a Wurmple.
I haven't gotten to that point, but okay.
Who cares? It's an example. Like, straight up, just a simple little Wurmple freaks the shit out of her. I remember some of the side quests you do when you show off the Pokemon, right? And people get absolutely horrified of it.
Yeah, because the Pokemon are...
And it's just a simple term of, like, you are building the first Pokedex. You are building the...
foundations.
The thing that allows people in the future world, since it's obvious that this is a time skip, this is like somebody falling back in time.
Time slip. Yeah, time slip.
Yeah. So it's so obvious that it is, and I kind of like it. It's kind of clever. But what I was about to say is that I like how the game establishes that fact, and it makes you more into it. It makes you more into building the first Pokedex. And I'm generally curious if we will see anything at the end of the game that shows, like, the legacy of it, right?
End of the... Oh, okay.
Like, shows the legacy of what you did. Like, yes, we know eventually everybody becomes, you know, friends with Pokemon, and it's less like, oh, these are wild monsters, and more than just, like, these are... I wouldn't want to say people, but there's something we can get along with. I think Houndour has a more better chance of appearing in the plains over there to your right.
No, it's the same route. Doesn't matter. Plus, I already saw Houndour here.
I don't remember Houndour having this low of an appearance rate.
I swear myself, you look it up and it tells me 20%, I'm gonna fucking cry.
Okay, it's gonna take a little moment just because this site doesn't give you appearance rates. No, I want that. Okay.
You know what?
Good.
If it appears, it appears. Fucking hell, I ain't gonna be here. Okay.
But we want Houndour.
Yeah, well, I'll go back the other way because I have to eventually go back the other route.
Ah, here we are, 214. Houndour, he has in every single thing between a 25 to 15% appearing.
Yeah, that's what you think.
In morning it's 15, in night it's 25.
So, this isn't morning, or is it just considered daytime then?
It's probably considered midday, yeah.
So,
night.
Would that be just the morning part? The day part?
Maybe. I don't know if this game has a midday cycle or not.
So it means it's a fucking 15%. I fucking am going to kill. You gonna die? Girl? Scordia, you're the highest level right now. You can chill out.
I also like how the game... I would like a little more battles, don't get me wrong. Like, maybe just push it up by... Oh, it's so weird. Like, I want more battles, but I don't think battles fit the world at all.
I've gotten to the point where I'm saying what the fuck to the 3v1s.
Well, I'm talking about more battles in trainer battles.
No, that's what I'm talking about. There's fucking 3v1s in trainer battles. The 2v1s. Did you not, like, remember the very beginning of the fucking Obsidian, whatever, Cobalt Coastlands or whatever? The Irida fights you again with her Glacian, but this time she has an Eevee just on the side there. That's a 2v1.
That doesn't... I don't give a shit about that.
No, there's more, Marcel. There's more.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna be
and I haven't given a shit about that since most of the time that second Pokemon is like 10 to 15 levels lower.
No, you you are gonna have a
Joey, I'm farther ahead in the game than you. I haven't ran into anything that bad.
No, there is a battle later on that's kind of dumb.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
There's more battles like that too, but like, oh my god.
But what I will say is that, like,
can I get a fucking...
I wish there was... It's kind of weird. I wish there were more battles, but I understand why there are not more battles.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't fit the world.
It's really the very beginning type of thing, right? So it's like...
Yeah.
People are just getting used to Pokemon. There's not going to be a lot of people with Pokemon, and people that who have Pokemon don't usually see it as, hey, good thing to just battle each other. But I guess it gets to the point where I guess you're setting the sort of the foundations again for that, where, hey, Pokemon battling not only betters you, but also betters your like bond with your Pokemon stuff, your understanding, everything. So and once you know the embracing of Pokemon happens, this is going to be like, oh yeah, I want to get to know more about my partner. More people carry more than one Pokemon as well. Okay, I'm gonna give up on probably finding this Honda at this point, man.
That poor Hondower.
I'll just give it the collector is Jolteon. Wow.
Well, yeah, no, like, back to the battle point. Like, it isn't that I don't dislike the battles either. I enjoy the fights when they aren't, you know, they aren't anything difficult. But it's kind of one of the... It goes back to my point. Pokemon battles do not fit the world, and I think anybody who has a complaint about not enough battles is doing a...
Does Magical Leaf not...
Yeah, Magical Leaf has 100% accuracy no matter what.
That's just...
It's kind of like Aerial Ace. But what I was about to say is, I think anybody who holds battles against Pokemon Arceus is being naive.
Oh my god, hit this fuck, thank you.
Like, do you get what I mean there?
Do what?
If anybody holds the lack of battles against Arceus as a downside, I think they're being naive.
I mean, not more naive, more like, hey, you're not very open-minded to the fact that this, hey, is a different type of game. And the setting of the game, the setting of the game itself is like...
You completely missed the restaurant.
I don't want to because I'm fucking low in health.
Yeah, true. Okay, but like, it's kind of my point. It's like, okay, I can want more battles. That's what the other Pokemon are for, right?
Yeah, you fight them all the time.
Yeah. This is... No, what I'm talking about, the other Pokemon games.
Pokemon games.
Like, we just had Diamond and Pearl remakes release. You want battles? Go play that. I don't think Diamond and Pearl's that bad. Isn't that you're supposed to take back to the lady?
Yeah, but I didn't talk to her yet, and I'm also going to see what's in all these, because I want to get everything.
But what I was more saying is anybody who uses the lack of trainer battles as a negative is being naive to what this game meant to be, right?
Yeah.
Like, Arceus was never meant to be a game where you go battling everything, right?
Well, it was battling everyone, sorry.
Yeah. It was meant to be more about creating the first Pokedex and telling a story, and for the most part, it does a decent job at it.
Mm-hmm.
And do I wish... And it's one of those things where, like, I wish there was more trainer battles, but I understand why there isn't.
Yeah. Oops. I left my fucking thing on top of it.
So, I think that's a positive to Arceus.
It's different. The out-of-world catching as well is really nice.
Yeah, I hope that sticks.
It definitely does seem like it should stick. Right.
I mean, we say that, but how many times does the Pokemon Company not stick with something, right?
Pokewalker... Fucking... What is it? The what is it? The Pokepelago?
Mega Evolutions.
Mega Evolutions.
All that. Like, it's just normal that they just don't stick.
Oh, what else? There's a She let me in. Oh, wifely nice. Oh, I didn't know they gave you this exclusive item in this one. I totally forgot. I remember she gave me a lava cookie.
Honestly, I just tend to ignore her.
Where is it? Is it a regular?
Under regular items. God, we have a lot of items. Chewie, you...
What?
No.
I'm in the middle of nowhere, doing nothing. I'm gonna just do whatever I want, okay?
Woo! Yeah, I think a lot of people who are just holding that Pokemon Arceus just... I don't think they went in understanding what type of game it was going to be.
I have to say, it is definitely weird not having any, abilities, but, you know, I see... It's simple. That's why it's supposed to be made more simple. I think.
I don't think it's perfect. Like, I don't think it's simple per se. I think it's taking Pokemon at their barest. These are. I think what it's trying to say is that abilities came in as Pokemon evolved through the decades or centuries, right? So, like, there's a reason why. Okay, why aren't you battling them?
There's quite an age difference between this, right? I know that's a dad and daughter, but still. That's a very old dad.
but we don't know if the Ace Trainer isn't that old too.
Well, let's see the actual thing, the actual
Like,
art model for this one.
That's an Ace.
Oh, okay, never mind. No.
Oh no, that's a lass. Whoops. I forgot.
Because the guy was bald and was like, and like beard and looked like an elderly
Same
grandpa.
old guy model for all the older characters in the game.
That's kind of sad.
Well, I mean, it was just the technology at the time.
That's sad.
But no, as I was saying, like...
Oh, it's flying! Fuck! At the Dragon Rage that I'm gonna die.
When it comes to the abilities, I think they went with it with no abilities because that was Pokemon at, like, the beginning, right?
I think it's because they were trying to make it simple. Because everything has been simplified so far.
I don't think it's them trying to make it simple, because these are Pokemon at the beginning. These are Pokemon at the beginning of, like, everything.
That's totally fine.
I'm thinking what they're saying is that abilities didn't exist back then, because they didn't need to.
I don't know about that one, honestly.
I mean, it makes sense when you think about it.
No.
You can legit make the case that the Pokemon gained abilities through the years because of the interactions with trainers and the battles.
So you're saying it's a trait of evolution than anything else?
That's what I'm thinking it could be.
That's an interesting theory.
Because it would.
I think it's just. I think it's just
no sense. Ooh, simpler. Again, people have been playing Pokemon for decades.
I think it's just to make it somewhat simpler because the game was basically bare bones, kind of. Well, not bare bones, but like kind of.
Well, what abilities wouldn't make
the sensor?
But abilities wouldn't make it any less simple.
Really?
Think about who's playing Pokemon, Chewy. Most, if not everyone, knows every single ability a Pokemon has. The only time we don't know when they don't have abilities is when they change it, like Gengar. Like every now and then, I forget Gengar doesn't have Levitate anymore.
Yeah, I don't remember that. See, I don't even remember them changing out Gengar's abilities, though.
Yeah, Gengar lost Levitate in, I think it was Gen 6. Because everybody was just like, he isn't levitating, he's just standing on the ground. Oh,
I like looking at both their stories, it's pretty funny. So the kid is the son of the chef and the lady is the daughter of the owner of the restaurant. You know, Marcel, I disagree, but I will agree to disagree at this point.
Well, I mean, I just don't think it was just them being like, oh, it's just wanting to make it simple, because it's... Let's be real. Is Pokemon this fucking extravagant game? No, it was already simple. I think they were doing it because this is Pokemon at the start. Right?
So
and
you think with the abilities the game's still quite simple?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's fair. But like, if you were to take an aspect out of a game, does that not make it simpler?
But
so you don't have to keep it. So you don't have to keep an account, say, and think, oh, what? A show has storm drain or anything, so I can't use water.
Does nothing to make it simpler.
How does it not make it simpler?
Even with the abilities, Pokemon was already incredibly simple.
What? How does taking something out from a game that's already quite simple, an aspect that you have to keep in mind when you're like, say, oh, well, in double battles, the Rhyhorn has lightning rod. I can't use lightning. What do you mean it does
actually nothing? Because
what do you mean it doesn't do
you're
nothing?
saying like, oh, to me, you're saying like it's this simple thing now, when Pokemon has always been that.
I'm not saying
my point.
I'm not saying it's become a really simple game. I'm saying as a result, they simplified it more at that point.
But Chewy, my point is, you're simplifying a straight line into another straight line.
I'm saying it's even simpler.
Like it does, like oh, they lost abilities. Who cares? Like it doesn't make it any less simple.
What do you mean, who cares? The whole point of keeping, like, say, a flame orb, like, and also not being able to carry items either. So I don't put a flame orb on say, the, a Pokemon that has guts, so I can amplify the fact that it's
what I'm saying is that stuff isn't there to make it simple. That stuff is there because those stuff doesn't exist at this time.
Oh, and I understand that in some cases.
So to me, it's not because they wanted to make it even more simpler, even then it's fucking Pokemon. Like, come on. It can't be any more simple. How many people don't know any, like, people either
I understand item holding. I understand maybe item holding, but abilities, I don't think that doesn't seem quite exactly the exact. Okay, that's because it was back at his time and Pokemon didn't have abilities. I don't actually fully follow that. I mean, that seems like a plausible, but I don't think that's the actual. Hey, that's a really good point. I think that's like maybe an option, but I don't think that's. I don't think that's an actual. But Chewie, you're saying that they're just like, let's make this game that's already 50 times simple. It's a baby RPG, even more of a baby RPG, and I just don't see that. I think it's I think it was just a little.
I think that's fucking idiotic, to be honest. Because
well, then you say whatever you want to at that point, man.
Because again, people who play Pokemon already have that stuff out of the back of their head, right?
Not everyone.
Very few people.
No, Marcel, not everyone's gonna have it. Like, that's totally understandable because there's so many fucking Pokemon. There's so many fucking
I actually
Pokemon.
hardcore disagree on that. Because most people who are playing Pokemon now have been playing for years. One of the biggest issues with the Pokemon Company is that they can't get fans in. It's always the people who've been stuck around for years or are coming back after taking a generation or two off. And most of those people know the abilities off by heart.
Okay.
Again, I just don't I don't like this idea that you're saying, because to me it's just like, well, why? That doesn't make sense from a philosophical standpoint for me.
How's this philosophical?
Why would Game Freak go say, let's just make this game even more simple, right?
Because they're starting sort of a very new direction. Maybe they wanted to start off simple in that aspect, and they was take it step by step and see how things work. And they're also adding in a few new other kind of options to the mix, where it's like, hey, strong style, agile style.
That's one of the most useless fucking additions I've ever seen.
Yeah, well, they're trying something else different in this case. And then,
but again, them taking out abilities doesn't make sense from like, oh, let's just make it more
turn order as well. They added a turn order as well that you could actually see. How is that not adding new stuff? How is that not?
Well, I highly disagree with the idea of like they took out abilities to make it more simple. Because most people who've been playing Pokemon know the abilities pretty easily.
Okay.
So, like, I don't get how they could go there and say abilities are the thing we need to take away to make it more simple when...
I think that's very close-minded, honestly. Like, I can understand your point of view, but I think that's kind of close-minded that you think that's... I get it, but at the same time...
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but I just don't see how making a simpler game simpler is anything good.
Well, I don't know if it's anything good per se, but it seems like it in a sense there, because you're taking whatever content out of it. Doesn't that technically make it simpler? No,
sure, but then that's just a bad decision.
Okay, then I don't know.
But like, why do they do that? I don't think they did it to make it simpler. And I think anybody who says that is kind of ignoring the idea. Like, the idea of Arceus is not a simple game. To me, it's one of the least simple games out there.
No, I'm thinking it's trying something different altogether, so they took out other content for it to add in all this extra content.
That's coming back in the next game.
Yeah, who knows? It may come back the next game, but that's the whole point. Is like, maybe not only were they thinking, oh, maybe it's a time where, hey, we don't really need to have Pokemon abilities because we're not going to be battling as much. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the point there too. Or maybe, hey, I don't know, because we've already have like these. Okay, I'm going to spoil you for this one. There's a fucking fight where you fight a level 50 Rhyperior and Electivire and Magmortar at the same time with one Pokemon. Maybe they're like, hey, maybe adding abilities here would be not so great because there's 3v1, and then we got to add in the fact that, hey, they're wild Pokemon, so they're not following instructions.
Maybe the more
so sometimes they don't attack
better
things.
idea is just they don't have them by then.
Again, I can't say
like
it's
that
a
just
better
makes
idea
more
percent.
sense than anything, because again, it goes back to this idea that they're wild Pokemon that nobody knows. We haven't seen them grow and whatnot.
Perhaps,
Also,
but I feel like a lot of these abilities,
that if they had random abilities, it wouldn't fit well for the story unless the idea was them trying to figure out every single ability as well.
I think that would have been pretty cool as well. But
I just don't think that would have worked.
I think that would have been cool. I think that would have worked for sure, because like you're already trying to observe Pokemon as it is.
But it's just, I just think from, you look at the time frame, right? And it's set like, oh, you could probably say millennia ago at this point. It just makes sense that Pokemon wouldn't be that developed.
Perhaps, but I don't know. That seems kind of I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that doesn't really explain everything at this point. Sure, it sounds like I feel like yes, that's definitely an option. That are levitating. I don't know.
Outside of Bronzong, Ghastly, Misdreavus, all those ones. Granted, I do think Mud Bomb can hit them to begin with, since you're throwing mud at them.
I don't really. Because, like, here's the thing about evolution as well. The evolution takes a long time, no?
Yeah, and again, if this
a very
game
long time
is set, like, we don't know how far this game's set. For all we know, it could be set thousands of years.
Yeah, that's fair. But at the same time, a lot of these abilities as well seem to mix around with their, like, they're just natural capabilities. Like, for example, what? Like a Gabite's capability of Sandville, where it would have higher evasion Sandstorm. Well, yeah, because, you know, they live in more deserty or quite a more mountainous areas where it's going to happen or something like that. Maybe something like Blaze or Torrent or something on like the starter Pokemon's mons may not be so. Hey, that doesn't seem so, you know.
You know what? I think the
natural.
idea of maybe them discovering abilities would be the good thing.
Yeah, because some of these are really
because that would make sense as to why they don't have abilities. Maybe they just haven't been documented. Maybe what I'm saying is true. Maybe they just haven't been discovered or developed. But it could also go to the point of maybe they just also haven't been documented.
Yeah, and that's...
Like, for all we know, maybe the time between Kanto and Johto, they got abilities, right? Since Gen 1 had none and Gen 2 had them, right?
Perhaps.
Or was it Gen 3?
But
No, it was Gen 3. It was Gen 3.
I think that they're just like... There's no way they don't actually have them. Because, like, a lot of these are more natural sounding than anything else. There are a few that just kind of seem like maybe, hey, development from over time, like Blaze again.
Well, maybe for all we know, they included in the game with how they react, right?
Perhaps, but really, the game doesn't have them because you don't see them. And then, yeah. And I think that's just a feature that they just took out.
I just hate this whole simple thing. It makes me feel like you're just calling them lazy.
No, I'm not calling them lazy.
Because Pokemon's already simplistic enough, so what good reason would they have to take it out?
I don't know. What good reason do they have to take out, like, everything else, but add everything else?
Like, I just hate the simplistic argument, because that just, to me, just says, oh, you're just calling them lazy.
I'm not calling them lazy, I'm not calling them lazy. That's you making assumptions that I'm calling them lazy. I'm just saying they took out content, so as a result, they made it a little bit more simpler. What does that mean? They're not saying they're lazy. They added other stuff on top of it.
I don't know, man. I just look at it's just how I view people going, oh, it's just too simple. Well, and it's just like
that's just how you taking in the information. I'm sorry that sounds like that, but I'm not saying it that way. I'm just saying they took something out to make it's now, as in a sense, a little simpler as a result.
I don't know, man. I just fucking hate that so much. I fucking hate it with a burning passion. Because I just think that argument doesn't... I think that argument's just too easy.
What? That, like, they took something out, and as a result, logically, if you take something out, doesn't it make it less of what it was before? But then they added... The thing is, I didn't factor in the whole part or kept going and saying, oh, but they added all this other stuff on top of it.
What else did they add? Like, I'm generally curious, what else did they add? Like, ooh, they added strong style and agile style. That's so extravagant.
Well, they don't.
Yay.
They don't tell you, like, you know how the weather kind of stuff pops up, like, automatically when you're playing in this type of RPG. Like right now, Pokemon Platinum, they don't do it in Legends Arceus. You have to actually see, oh, hey, it's really foggy, so my attacks are less likely to hit with everything, unless I have an attack that doesn't miss, type of stuff. Did you not notice that?
I mean, ooh, weather effects.
Okay. I'm sorry you're not impressed by that. So
I was kind of hoping that Arceus wasn't going to go through as simple.
I don't see as super simple, but I'm just saying that's something just taken out.
Yeah. Put it like that, though.
I think the battle system for sure is a little different, and as a result, maybe a little simpler at times as well. But then a little, like, I don't know. It has its own other types of like not difficulties, but like complexities that I
don't know.
Yeah, it does. The whole fucking turn thing is weird.
The like, turn thing's... Here's the thing. Here's the biggest issue.
If I had the turn order up, yeah, I could see everything. But then I'm saying, okay, what determines him going twice where I only go once, but I haven't used like agile or strong or anything in the last one? Is it completely speed? So if you have over a certain amount of speed, you can go twice?
It's agile, style, and speed. Those are what determines it.
So if you have a certain amount higher than in speed, you're able to go twice?
Pretty much.
Well, there you go. I don't know. They added in that, I guess.
I don't know. When it's coming to the battles and we're talking about all these things added, all those things we've seen for years, though. And I think that's the one thing that always, I would say, bugs me about Pokemon. When it comes to adding stuff that isn't Pokemon related, for example, right? So like stuff only Pokemon can do. They always feel a step behind.
Oh, I think I get what you're talking about.
So like, for example, the two things there, the turn order and like the speed and strong style. We've seen that in games for decades. I have no idea why they haven't added a turn order to Pokemon before.
Because so like the speed thing and playing one at a time type thing was, I guess, the easiest way to do things.
To an extent, yes, but we've seen turn orders in other games like that before.
Yeah, Final Fantasy, the Fire Emblem, I guess.
But it's just, when it comes to non-Pokemon only stuff, right? So like stuff only Pokemon can do, every time it just feels that they are more a step behind in terms of mechanics.
Okay, I can see that.
But, I mean, let's be real. Who the fuck gives a shit about battling an Arceus? It's not the main point.
I fight everything.
I mean, sure, but like...
I'm a monster.
The main point is the world itself, catching Pokemon, which is genuinely fun.
I leave beaten up Pokemon easy prey for their predators.
Why are you a monster?
I told you, I'm a monster.
But yeah, no, I have a blast catching Pokemon.
What else is... The whole being your own being your old move rememberer forgetter guy, but having to still use move tutors was interesting, I have to say. So then you technically have a lot of moves at your disposal.
I haven't really used the move tutor thing.
Really?
I mean, I've got some of it, don't get me wrong. I go back every now and then to check what I can learn.
Okay, I want you to first, Marcel, just pause for a moment and take a look at this Marill's face.
It's seen things. It's seen a lot of things.
I actually, when I did training, I saw the Marill back up in the route before Veilstone, and I was like, what the fuck type of pixel art is this?
I'm genuinely curious what the Marill would look like if you had it, and like if it was a closer. Because I think the biggest issue is it's so far away.
Oh, I can't look at this closer, man. It's already kind of spearing into my soul.
Marill's just like, I've seen things, man. I've seen things. You don't want to know what I've seen, but I've seen things.
You know, this kid actually threw me out against a level 75 Electivire. I don't know what my life is anymore. That fucker used Thunder Punch, and I'm pretty sure I broke my fucking bladder. Like, I don't have a renal system anymore. I'm gone. The kid doesn't know, so when she goes out in the ocean to like swim in her tube, I just let everything go out of my pores.
That's the title of this episode. Poor Marill. Oh, that's great. It used Thunder Punch, and I still have nightmares about it to this day.
I can't pee normally, man. Help! Just put me out of my misery!
I can't deal with it anymore. I'm so scared.
I don't want to meet the next one. He comes back for rematches.
Oh my god.
Okay, I don't know.
Oh, I'll give you a moment to breathe. Holy shit.
She asked for his number! You know, I once was just like you. I wanted to have a family. I wanted to be the best.
Oh. You alive still?
Okay, I remember there was stuff on this beach that people forgot, so oh yeah, right there. or just naturally was here, pearls and stuff, yeah. Oh
my god, oh, I'm fucking wheezing, holy shit.
Oh. Okay, there's another one. There's another one. Oh.
Yeah, for some reason it says you paused the stream.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, is it up?
Yeah, it is. Holy shit. Oh, this poor Marill. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Oh, there's one right below me. Hey, heart scale.
Ooh, heart scale.
Okay. Man, this is the weird area, man. Like, Lake Verity is right next to the ocean, but then there's a freshwater lake right there. It's like a lot of water.
Lake Verity's up north.
No, but it's like, literally, it's right here, though.
That's like, you're at Lake Valor.
Oh, no, sorry, Lake Valor, sorry.
Yeah.
No, but like the Valor lakefront is like, hey, we're at a lakefront, but we're also right next to the ocean, so we're fucking like waterfront property too.
Map for a second. Is this actually an ocean?
No, it is. Yeah, it totally is.
Take a look.
Totally is, man. How's this not the ocean? Yeah, the ocean. Like, it's a lake right next to the ocean, man.
Yeah, and then there's just Lake Verity right up above it.
I don't know how would you... Is there actually... There must be some places like this that has like a lake, and then right next to the ocean, it's like, hey, we're lakefront and waterfront.
Maybe it's the Great Lakes?
Oh no, wait, wouldn't it be waterfront anyways? Because they're next to the water?
Just get to Pastoria already, we have 6 minutes!
I'm fighting people, I need trade! Oh. Okay, well, you're not gonna fight me for some reason.
I don't think that. I think the fish are down there fights you.
Let's do it! Oh, Remoraid, of course. Yes, of course it's a Remoraid. Gyarados. Oh. Oh. Ow!
Oh god. Oh god.
Yes! Sleep! Let me eat your dreams!
I think
I'm
that's
a
the
monster.
only way we're gonna be able to beat Crasher Wake's Gyarados.
I'm a monster! Give me all the money. What's this one?
I think that's the...
Footprint?
No. Is it?
It's the
it's the foot guy. Yeah.
I will show you my Sun Wukong. What? The thing drop again?
No, I screwed up. Give me a second.
Okay, well, I got a footprint ribbon. You know what's awesome, Marcel?
What is awesome, Lucas?
So, the... you know about the Pokemon special we're reading in Manga Club?
Yeah.
Minor...
Hopefully, eventually, those things can be uploaded soon.
Minor characters like these, like the Footprint Man, whatever, Dr. Footstep, actually show up and have a role in it. It's kind of cool. Oh. I'm gonna have to come back with the barrel to get rid of these rocks here. Come back to deal with these rocks. Oh, well. Okay. Okay, man.
Alrighty. Well, it took us just over an hour, but we have finally made it. On a journey. Pastoria City, home of a great marsh, which we will explore. What, do we want to explore the Great Marsh before the gym or after the gym?
Probably before, because I also probably want to train.
Okay,
so
but you can't train in Great Marsh.
I know I can't, but I could do a training montage somewhere in between.
Yeah,
or after.
Ooh, shoot.
Die! Oh my god, Dragon Rage doesn't do enough!
You know Rene calls Shellos escargot? I like her Pokemon streams. They're fun.
Is there something down here? No. Okay. Swingles! Of course, Swingles.
We have 3 minutes left. Please step into the city so we can end the episode.
I'm leaving!
Thank you, Chewie. I appreciate you, Chewie.
What are you gonna say, Nonfa?
Mm-hmm.
This is Battlefront 2, cool. We're probably gonna do it and we're gonna cry. Alright.
Alright, well, we have made it to Pastoria City. We have not been able to find a Hondower for some reason. God hates us, I believe.
It's 15% of the daytime!
And yeah, next episode of the RPG podcast, there will be a training montage. Plus, we will visit the Great Marsh.
Probably do the training montage. Oh, hey.
Oh, you have a couple weeks to do the training montage.
That's true. I need to do. I need to do contest maybe one day. Who knows?
Alrighty, well, this is it for the episode, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder why that Team Galactic man is there.
Not turning around though. Something about explosives.
Good God, we played this game for 17 hours.
Yeah, mostly because I've been holding the tab, but hey.
Anyway, that's the latest episode. We will catch you guys next time.
That's
as that Grogunk is just going for a walk. Oh, speaking of which, we can catch a Grogunk soon.
I think that was a... Was that a cutscene?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, when you do that, the Grogunk walks up and looks at you and laughs. Now, anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
What was it?